Scholastic Audio presents Resist, a story of D-Day by Alan Gratz, read by Vane Asadorian.
Bayeux isn't far from here, Samira told him. Just another 3 hours or so up the road. We can be there before dawn if we hurry.
I'm afraid we're not going anywhere, miss. Not any time soon, Clark said. Our mission was to take this bridge and hold it until the soldiers come up from the beach, or until the Germans come try to take it back from us. We're not going to Bayeux. Not today.
What? No,
Samira said. But once Clark said it, she realized that the soldiers were settling in, taking up defensive positions in the very same bunkers and trenches they had just cleared.
But you have to push on to Bayeux, Samira told Clark. My mother is being held prisoner there by the Nazis.
Clark looked genuinely apologetic.
Sorry, miss. We have a job to do. Your mother will be okay, though. I'm sure of it.
Samira's disappointment burst into a flame of anger inside her. How could he know her mother was going to be all right? Clark hadn't lived here in Normandy for the past 4 years. None of them had. They hadn't seen the way the Nazis treated the French people here. What they did to their prisoners. He didn't understand.
Please,
Samira begged.
If you could just talk to the Major.
Clark grimaced.
Oh, I couldn't do that, miss. I'm sorry. It's not my place to question orders. But there's soldiers landing all over Normandy right this very minute. Maybe some of them are attacking Bayeux. And in any case, the boys coming off the boats will be up off the beaches before too long.
But not soon enough, thought Samira. Not soon enough for my mother and all the other prisoners.
Then I'll go do it myself,
Samira said with more anger than she meant to, and she turned to leave. Clark put out a hand to stop her.
Wait. How long has it been since you ate something? Here.
He pulled a cardboard box of biscuits out of his pack and gave it to her.
I'm not hungry,
Samira said. It was a lie. Samira was starving. She hadn't eaten for hours, and then it had only been potatoes. Again. But she didn't want food from Clark. She wanted his help freeing her mother. Accepting anything else seemed like giving up.
For your dog, then, Clark said. He looks hungry.
Cyrano had returned from his investigations and was standing on his hind legs, trying desperately to sniff at the food in the box.
For Cyrano, then,
Samira said, and the gnawing ache in her stomach subsided a bit, knowing she would give in and eat some of the biscuits soon.
There's water, too, Clark said. Drink some before you go. You should stay here with us, but if you're going to be roaming around Normandy all by yourself tonight, you should have this.
Clark unhooked a leather scabbard from his belt and handed it over. Samira gripped the handle and pulled out a dagger with a blade as long as her hand. She gasped.
Be careful, miss, Clark said. It's sharp. Hopefully you won't have to use that on anybody, but just in case. And I'm sorry we can't come with you. If everybody did what they wanted and disobeyed their orders, the whole invasion would fall apart.
Samira softened. She wished it were otherwise. These soldiers could rout the Nazis in Bayeux in no time. But she understood. Maybe she could find some soldiers whose mission was to take Bayeux. Maybe Allied soldiers were attacking the city right now. The only way to know was to get there as soon as she could.